Hello Potterlads, this is your Potterlad Mr. Rajput and welcome back to the channel. As I said in my last video that I will explain every creature that I mentioned in the previous video. So here I am with all those creatures explanation. But we are not gonna explain all creatures in one video because if I do that would make our video way longer than the giants. And we wanna keep this video small like Dobby. And each part will include 15 creatures of Harry Potter. So in this video you're gonna know about 15 creatures. But before starting the video, if you are new here then please subscribe to this channel because I keep bringing Harry Potter videos every day. And also follow me on Instagram because I have created a new Instagram account where I post all my Harry Potter memes that I have posted on YouTube. So if you want to enjoy those memes then please follow me on Instagram, link is in the description. And now without wasting any moment, let's begin the video. Number 1. Olly. It seems only fitting that the first magical creature introduced in the Harry Potter series is none other than the owl of the Wizarding World. The entire film franchise begins with the shout of an owl perched on the Private Drive street sign, overlooking baby Harry Potter's arrival in the Muggle village of Little Whinging. And within the first 30 minutes of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, we have met his loyal pet Hedwig, who dies seeing him 6 years later, sadly. Owls who lives among the wizard kind possess the power of delivering mail to receptionists without needing an address. A witch or wizard must use one of the following enchantments to avoid being found by owl: repelling, disguising, or masking spells. Number 2. Goblin. No matter what you love them or hate them, they serve a very important role in protecting Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Goblins are humanoids that coexist relatively peacefully with witches and wizards. Despite their bad attitude, they can perform magic without wands and have their own native language, humorously called gobbledygook. Harry meets his first goblin when Hagrid escorts him to withdraw wizarding currency for his school supplies. And apart from this, goblins are very intelligent and the objects that they created are very expensive and only a rich person can afford the things created by goblins. Number 3. Ghost. Boo. A community of ghosts lives within Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. One of the more popular one being Nearly Headless Nick, who demonstrates how he earned his nickname. But besides Nick Gruesome Neck, ghosts of the Harry Potter universe are not meant to be frightening. They can fly through solid objects, are affected by spells, and can fall in love with the living. Example: Morning Marshall has a crush on Harry. Muggles aka non-magical humans are excluded from the limbo state as only witches and wizards can roam the earth after death. Number 4. Wildcard Cat. There are two major magical cats in the Harry Potter series, Argus Filch Mrs. Norris and Hermione's Crookshanks. Both of their magical power are a little questionable, but they certainly are no ordinary felines. Mrs. Norris is able to spot students misbehaving and communicate the latest dose of troublemaker to her owner Filch. The caretaker of Hogwarts, meanwhile, Crookshanks, comes along in Prisoner of Azkaban and has a special power when it comes to animagi. When Harry's godfather Sirius Black transforms into a dog, Hermione's pet can communicate with him. Crookshanks also knew that Ron's rat Scapper was not a rodent but a man named Peter Pettigrew in disguise. Number 5. Three-Headed Dog. Who would have guessed a pet named Fluffy could be so deadly? Best friends Harry, Hermione and Ron stumble upon a very scary version of man's best friend inside a castle. Fluffy, Hagrid's three-headed dog, was placed within Hogwarts to guard the Sorcerer's Stone, a powerful rock that can be used to extend one's lifespan and turn metal into gold. Our favorite trio later learned the secret to getting past the rare creature. If you play the canon music, it will fall straight to sleep. Number 6. Troll. Troll in the dungeons. Professor Quirrell unleashed a massive mountain troll inside the school in an effort to create a diversion while stealing the Sorcerer's Stone, but he fainted to do so. Anyway, trolls are known for their violent nature, their incredible stupidity and their massive size. They can grow to be about 12 feet tall and can literally weigh a ton. The 11-year-old first-year trio of Harry, Ron and Hermione took the troll down single-handedly. Number 7. Dragons. The very first dragon we met is baby Norwegian Ridgabeck, named Norbert, hatched inside of a Hagrid's heart. Unfortunately for the animal-loving gamekeepers, Hagrid has to say goodbye to his winged, fire-breathing pet since dragons are forbidden on Hogwarts ground, but Norbert is a far from their last dragon we met in the movies. 4 new species are introduced in Goblet of Fire during the Tree Wizard tournament: the Chinese Fireball, Swedish Short Snout, Common Welsh Green, and Hungarian Horntail. The movie saved the greatest dragon for last in Deathly Hallows Part 2. A Ukrainian Iron Belly is shown guarding the safes of Gringotts Bank. Harry, Ron, and Hermione fly on its back in an action-packed escape scene after stealing from one of the darkest wizards alive. Number 8. Unicorn. Unicorn are one of the most majestic creatures of J.K. Rowling's world. They are born the color gold, turn silver by age 4, and have a pure white coat by adulthood. The blood of these horned beings is silver, and when drunk can keep a dying person alive, but with grave consequences. After consuming its blood, a person is doomed to live a cursed life. In Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, Hagrid finds 2 slain unicorns that were killed by Professor Quirrell to receive a very weak Lord Voldemort, the most dangerous dark wizard of all time. Number 9. Centaur. Centaurs are humans from the waist up and horses from the waist down. A colony of the incredibly wise creatures live inside the Forbidden Forest on the outskirts of Hogwarts. One named Firenze saves Harry from Lord Voldemort after a dangerous chance encounter in the heart of the forest. But sadly, these creatures doesn't get enough time screen in Harry Potter movies. Number 10. Devil's Snare. The Devil's Snare is a deadly plant that grows in the dark and damp environments and can strangle living things to death. The more you move, the tighter its grasp. The trick to surviving the dangerous vines is to relax and move as little as possible. Ron, Hermione, and Harry fall into large body of tendrils on their way to the Sorcerer's Stone and narrowly escape by Hermione's Luminous Solemn Charm, which illuminates the vine, attacking Ron and sets him free. Smart move, Hermione, as always. Number 11. House Elf. House Elf are creatures who in the wizarding world are typically treated as slaves. They remain loyal to their master until they are granted a piece of clothing, a symbol of freedom and dignity. Until then, they often wear pillowcases or similar haphazard scrap of clothes and must punish themselves brutally if they act against the wishes of their masters. House elves have their own wandless use of magic, which includes appariting, which is a power disappearing on the spot and appearing elsewhere. One major Harry Potter fan favorite happens to be House Elf Dobby, which is also my favorite. And fun fact guys, I also have a dog and I named him Dobby. My dog's name is Dobby. Anyway, back to point. Dobby is originally property of the Malfoy family until Harry Potter tricks Lucius Malfoy into giving Dobby a sock. During Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1, Dobby dies trying to save Harry's life, and that was the most heartbreaking moment in entire Harry Potter franchise. Number 12. Whomping Willow. Take some advice from Ron and Harry, never step foot near a Whomping Willow. This tree is relentless in defending itself from outsiders and will not hesitate to swing its thick branches straight into a person's head. The 2 young wizards get stuck in the one on Hogwarts ground when the Weasley's flying car breaks down and drives straight into the Willow's clutch. Number 13. Mandrake. Never approach a mature mandrake without earmuffs. The mandrake is a very lively root with a deadly cry. Yes, cry. These roots are more like little beings and they are very temperamental. Mandrake even go through puberty, get acne, and are not fully mature until they start hopping into the pores of other mandrakes. J.K. Rowling lets you ponder what this means on your own. Mandrake have special healing power and can be used to make a restorative draught to revive someone who has been petrified or turned to stone. Number 14. Cornish Pixie. To summarize Pixie in one word, annoying. Professor Lockhart stupidly released a cage full of Cornish Pixies upon his defense against the dark art class in a poorly planned attempt to provide them with a hands-on experience. Cornish Pixies are blue mischief makers who enjoy tormenting humans by destroying their belongings, lifting them by the ears and causing general mayhem. The always clever Hermione restored the classroom to the order by performing a freezing charm that makes them sit still for once, and on that time Lockhart had cowardly fled the scene and left his students to fend for themselves. Number 15. Phoenix. Phoenixes are incredibly powerful creatures, and a special one named Focus saved Harry's life. Scarlet in color, the swan-shaped creature possess a lot of powers. It can disappear and reappear through a burst of flames, carry a tremendous amount of weight, survive a basilisk's deadly gaze, produce tears with special healing power, and regenerate itself after death. On what is called a phoenix burning day, the bird will burst into flame and rise from the ashes to begin a new life. Dumbledore's Phoenix Focus come to rescue Harry inside the Chamber of Secrets and uses its tears to heal Harry's venom-filled wants. So that's it for today guys. I hope you like this video, and these were the 15 creatures that I have mentioned previously. So next 15 creatures will coming after this video. So till then, stay tuned and please subscribe to my channel if you are new here, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram, link is in the description. Now I will see you in my next one. Till then, take care and stay away from the muggles. See ya, Padalats.